My presentation is going to focus on the former Yugoslavia national team, specifically two players and how they were pioneers in the movement of basketball players from Eastern Europe to America. More importantly, their friendship was representative of the dissolution of Yugoslavia and the ensuing complex relations between Serbs, Croats, and Bosnians. My idea for this presentation came from the 30 for 30 ESPN documentary entitled Once Brothers. The film chronicles the relationship of Vlade Divac from Serbia and Drazen Petrovic from Croatia. The duo played together on the Yugoslavia national basketball team from 1986 to 1990 and were at one time close friends, but the Yugoslav wars drove them apart emotionally as they came from opposing sides. The Yugoslav national team of the late 1980s and early 1990s features what was perhaps the greatest generation in the history of Yugoslav basketball. A common quip about basketball is, the Americans invented it, the Yugoslavs perfected it. Drazen Petrovic, Vlade Divac, and Tunu Kukoc were just some of the stars that comprised the under-21 national team that won the FIBA World Junior Championship in 1987, defeating the U.S. both in pool play and in the final. When Yugoslavia won the gold in the 1990 FIBA World Championship, fans rushed the court. One of them was holding a Croatian flag, one of the six republics that made up Yugoslavia. Divac claims that he told the man that he should not be waving the flag, since this was a win for Yugoslavia. The man made a derogatory remark about the Yugoslav flag, at which point Divac took his flag from him. This happened during a very tense time where nationalistic pride was threatening to tear Yugoslavia apart and ignite a war. The taking of the flag made Divac a hero to Serbs and a villain to Croatians. Divac has stated that he did not mean it as an act against Croatia, and he would have taken away a Serbian flag if a Serb fan had done the same. This action, along with the Yugoslav wars, alienated Divac from many of his former Croatian friends, particularly Drazen Petrovic, whom he considered his best friend. When Yugoslavia won Eurobasket in 1995 and Croatia won bronze, Croatia, still at war with Serbs, walked off the podium during the medal ceremony despite not even facing one another in the tournament. The following is a clip from the documentary Once Brothers, which chronicles their relationship and the complexities at the time in Yugoslavia.
20 years ago, I was part of one of the best basketball teams in history, the Yugoslavia national team. You may remember us, me, Toni Kukoc, Dražen Petrovic.
Breakaway, Petrovic. Oh, what a pass! What a pass!
In 1988, we won the silver medal at the Olympics. 2 years later, we won gold at the World Championships, ahead of Soviets and Americans. In the summer of 1989, I was drafted by NBA's Los Angeles Lakers. Dražen had been drafted by Portland.
4-3, get it! Divac fumbled it, recovered, and hit!
We were two young guys from a small town in Yugoslavia, coming to play with Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and Michael Jordan.
This is as good as being home, he's saying.
Unfortunately, it all would come crashing down.
There could be a full-fledged civil war in Yugoslavia with significant bloodshed and significant loss of life.
I used to be very close with the Vlade Divac. We used to talk almost every second day, but right now...
To build the friendship, it takes years, but to destroy it, it's just 1 second. In my mind, I always thought that one day the war would end, and Dražen and I would sit down and talk. But that day never came.
Dragi moj Dražene, fizički nas napuštaš, ali...
I figured now it was time to find out what happened. Find out what happened to my team, to my friends, to my brothers.